Hello guys, welcome to another A Plus Papers video. And this one is about school, or as we like to call it, hell. Um, yeah, school rules are ridiculous, and I'm gonna go over it. So just hang on. So if you've been living under a rock, or you've been living in your mother's basement, school is almost over. Hooray! Thank the Lord. I might have not survived. I might have died of boredom because all my classes are so boring because of the rules that they set in place. Okay? I would be fine if I could fidget with something, okay? Now, I'm going to be going over the rules that my school has, and I'm going to tell you how stupid they are and the reasoning of why they should not exist. So yeah, enjoy, buckle down, grab some food and water, even though it might be a short video, but do whatever. And yeah, let's get into it. Wah! Okay, I have honestly no idea what I just did there, but the first rule that my school has is no phones. And like, okay, I get that, okay? Like, teachers don't want you doing your phone, or like calling or texting or playing games in class. I can understand that, even though I'd rather play games in class than listen to the boring lectures. But they are so strict on this. Like, if you just barfed all over the floor and you need to text your mom to come and pick you up, they'll hit you with the, "What are you doing? Is that an extracurricular device in school hours? That is strictly prohibited," and then they'll rip it out of your hands like a greedy goblin. Principals, if you're listening to this, just be more lenient. Like, please. Holy. Sometimes we need to use our phones. It's communication. It just makes me so mad, okay? Like, if you don't understand this, if you're an adult or if you're like a kid like me, obviously, and you understand how stupid this is, then you can agree with me on this. But if you're an adult, you gotta understand, okay? You do not know how strict they are with this. Anyways, next rule. Okay, so the next rule is no toys, okay? And that seems simple, okay? I can understand no toys, but what they classify as toys are not toys, okay? You know what a toy is? You know, this is basically a toy. You know, it's not really, but it's a toy, okay? There's something in this, but it's, forget, it's a toy, okay? It's a toy. But what they classify as a toy is a fidget. Like, there's Neato things. You know, Neato, the cubes? They say Neatos are toys. Not fidgets. Not fidgets. Toys. And they are not allowed. Your teacher will take them. They will take them down to the office of no return, aka the assistant principal's office. Then he will throw them away, because he said that he'll give them back to you, but he won't. Trust me, I have experience, and other stuff like that. And he will do that, and he will pretend like he never had it, and it's not true. And there are some teachers that are really strict on this, and there's some teachers that are like, okay, this rule is stupid. We should not do it. Okay, it's pretty dumb. Okay, you know another thing that they classify as well, this is their guidelines for toys, okay? They see it out in class. I mean, okay, you can squish it on your desk, but like, okay, fine. You can like squish it under your chair. It doesn't really matter, or something like that. You share it with your friends. Okay. What happened to sharing is caring? Like, what was all that we learned in preschool? I don't know. But if you share it with your friends, they will confiscate it and call it a toy because it's like trading Pokemon cards. By the way, we'll get on to that next, okay? So yeah, it just makes me so mad. Continuing on. So like, I thought we were supposed to share. Like, what was the point of preschool or kindergarten? I don't know. Like, what? It just this ban that they had has been recent. Like, it hasn't been on this whole school year. Like, we used to be able to play with fidgets. Oh, 3D printed stuff also not allowed. Not fidgets, they are toys. According to my calculations, they are toys. It just makes me it makes me cringe. Okay, it just makes me cringe. All right, on to the next rule. So the next rule my school has set in stone is a rule. It's pretty dumb. So as you know, on this channel, I'm pretty big on Pokemon cards. Okay, like if you look through my shorts, you see a lot of Pokemon cards. Not gonna lie, but we are not allowed to have Pokemon cards at school. You know why? They promote gambling. Hold up, wait, I just hit the jackpot. I was joking, by the way, but no, we actually cannot have Pokemon cards because they promote gambling and you're not allowed to trade with friends. Again, the sharing is caring issue. Like this is from a kid's perspective, okay? So yeah, and yeah. Hold up, wait, I just hit the jackpot. I mean, personally, I would not have that ban because Pokemon cards are fun. They're supposed to be traded. What happened to trading them on the playground and all that stuff? But again, they think Pokemon cards are like slot machines, okay? Like, hold up, wait, I just hit the jackpot. Okay, so the next rule, not a rule, but I'm gonna talk about the teachers now because the teachers at school are very, very, very strict and stupid and like mean, if you know what I mean. Like, I'll describe them, okay? I'll go by all periods, okay? All right, so first period I have is health and wellness, and I mean, it's pretty good, but the teacher is just like, when you're pumping like 500 weights, he's like, why is there no weights on there? I am a weak little being. He's also very tall and he's bald, so you know, I mean, he's kind of chill. I just hang out with my friend and pretend to lift weights all period, but yeah, that's what we're forced to do when we're still groggy from the morning. So yippee. Anyways, second period. Okay, so second period. I have this thing. It's like a gifted program because I know I'm such a big brain. But anyways, it's a gifted program. It's called Apogee, and it's pretty cool. Right now we're doing a project and we're making a comic book of classic video game characters. But yeah, I mean, we're not gonna get it done soon, but we only have a week left to do it, so I don't know. Might be a little bit of a problem. But yeah, anyways, chill. The teacher's chill. I like her. She's pretty nice. One of the best things. But now we get on to third and fourth hour. All right. First is third hour. It's a teacher that. Okay, so say we have a homework assignment. Okay, say we have a homework assignment. And my friend, he wasn't paying attention because it's so boring. He zones out and he's like, "Oh, what's the homework, by the way?" And I tell him, She gets mad at us for interrupting her when I'm telling him what the homework is. Are we serious right now? But I mean, she's pretty cool. She puts up like live feed of the zoo and stuff like that. It's cool. It's pretty cool. But she is very. It gets on her nerves when people are talking. Hey, just like my parents. Okay, so 4th hour, science. My science teacher is having a baby soon. That's good, but she's the most strict about the fidgets. If she sees anything out in class, she'll be like, that is becoming a distraction. You'll need to put it on the back table now before I have to confiscate it. This includes if you're just wanting to like doodle. She will take it and she will put it on the back table, which is not fun. So yeah, okay. This video is kind of getting too long, so I'm gonna speed them up. Okay. And next is lunch and recess. All we have is a black top, and I'm in middle school and we still have lunch and recess. I don't know why, but I know it's different other places, but I don't know why. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I play Foursquare's fun. It is. But anyways, next thing. Next is math, and the teacher is really nice. She's really nice, but she doesn't really care if you don't do your homework. I do, just because like it's what you're supposed to do. But she's also really strict about the fidget thing. If she sees it out, she will take it, put it on her desk, and then give it to Mr. Lackey, aka the pit of no return. And yeah, I mean, math is it's really boring. It's not fun. Anyways, 6th period is ELA. I mean, the teacher's nice. Okay, the teacher's is nice. It's really boring though. We're researching the Titanic for some reason, and it's really just boring as heck. But she's nice. She watches horror movies and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's really boring. I despise it. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah. ELA teacher, if you're watching this, no offense. Didn't mean it. Or did I? Okay. Facts is my elective. Family and consumer science. I've had other electives in the past. Mine shift quarterly, but this one is where we're baking, and it's pretty fun, except I have to work with 2 girls. They are the worst. One of them does not do their work, and one of them likes to read too much. So it's really annoying to like deal with them, but otherwise it's a pretty fun class, and I'm learning to bake, but it's just fun. It's fun. And finally, 8th hour. Band. And I have a lot to say about this one. A lot. Because I hate it with every fiber of my being. Okay. So you walk in and he tells you to sit down and get your instrument. Then you play. Then you sit and you play for an hour and a half, no breaks, no stops. And you play the same songs that you've already played 36 other times. And it gets annoying and bad and dumb and boring and so many other words to describe stupid freaking band. There's truly not enough words to describe it. But there's 3 words that I reside with the most. I hate it. Anyways, this is my first long-form video in a long time. Hope it does well. And I hope you guys relate. Please comment. what your teachers are like. Why am I doing this? I don't know. But it's cool. So I'm going to continue. Anyways, like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please comment what your school is like. And thank you for another E+, B Bros video. Oh. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.